I am so excited about this DIY upcycle craft as we are going to make a tin can Easter bunny basket. It is going to be so cute. So when I was at Dollar Tree, I found this super cute metal bunny. And when I saw it, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. So I am just using my ruler here, and I'm going to make a little mark close to center of the neck of the bunny. Okay, we have our mark. So I'm going to make a hole with my drill on the mark I made on our metal bunny. I need the hole for the screw and nut that's going to adhere it to the tin can. I'm going to put the metal bunny on top of this scrap piece of wood while I make the hole. The bunny started dancing on me. We now have our hole. I have to widen the hole just a little bit because the screw doesn't quite fit in, but now it does. So I had some of this extra chain here that came with a work light that's in my garage. I am going to use it to line the inner part of the bunny's ears. I counted the number of links that I needed. Then I used my needle nose pliers to take it apart at that level. We got it. Now to just unhook it. Now I'm going to make another piece the same length because the bunny has 2 ears. Unhooking it. So here are our 2 chains that we will be using. Before I place the chains on the bunny, I'm going to use this piece of scrap wood and cut off a little triangle that's going to be the bunny's nose. Using my jigsaw to cut the small piece. Here is the bunny nose. Now it is time to make the bunny's face. First, we will begin with the 2 chains that we made the appropriate length for lining the inside of the bunny's ears. Now that I have the chain where I want it, I'm going to use this super weld super glue and drizzle it right over the chain, and it will drip onto the metal bunny and be adhered once it's dry. And this glue dries clear. We will do the same for the other ear. The chain is where I want it, so now we will put the glue on top of the chain. Moving on, I have these cool buttons that I found at Hobby Lobby, and they have a colorful side and then a neutral tone with browns on the other side. I am going to use the brown side for the bunny's eyes. Picking out 2 of them. Placing them just where I want them, and now to glue them on our bunny. Laying down the glue. Placing the first eye on our Easter bunny. Putting the glue on the second eye. Placing it on our bunny. Pushing them down with my fingers so that they will adhere well. Next, we will adhere our bunny nose. So I thought it would be so cool to use some rusted nails for the whiskers. I am just placing the nails on the bunny's face around the nose to see how I want them. This is where I want the first 2 nails, so now I will glue them. I am going to begin by just putting a dab of glue onto the bunny's face. I will then place the head of the nail on that dab of glue and then drizzle glue across the remaining part of the nail, and it will drip down onto the metal face and adhere once it's dry. First whisker down, and now we're going to do the other side. Now to glue down the remaining whiskers. Putting a little more glue on each nail, making sure they adhere well. Our Easter bunny is coming to life. I took a small branch and I trimmed it so that it made this Y pattern to look like the bunny's mouth. Putting some glue on the bunny's face where the mouth is going to be, and then placing our mouth over the glue to dry. A little more glue drizzled over the mouth to make sure it adheres well to the face. So this is where our tin can comes into play. I am removing the tomato label off of the tin can. So now we just have a plain tin can. I made a mark on the tin can using a Sharpie because I'm going to use my drill and make a hole because I need to attach this tin can to our metal bunny I got from the Dollar Tree. I made the hole, but I just need to widen it just a little bit. Let's see if the screw fits in there, and it does. We are going to put the screw through the front side of the bunny. The tin can is behind the bunny. I am starting the screw with my hand, and I will finish it with a screwdriver. As you can see, the screw went through the tin can and the bunny, and I'm going to place the nut onto the screw to keep it in place. Just making sure it's nice and tight. And would you look at that? Taking the twine off of the bunny ears and just pushing this little plastic piece through the hole because I'm going to use this twine for our Easter basket, but I'm going to make 2 holes in the tin can and put the twine back through the tin can as the handle for our basket. Drilling 2 holes, 1 on each side. Sliding one end of our piece of twine into the hole on the tin can. Drilling the second hole. Placing the other end of the twine through the tin can. I had to get my needle nose pliers to pull that plastic piece through the hole, and we got it. So of course, we have got to have a bunny tail. So I went out into my rock garden and grabbed this rock. I needed a flat one because it does need to lay flush to the can to adhere well, so I thought this one would be perfect. We put the glue on the rock, which is the bunny tail, and now we are going to adhere it to the tin can. Using a piece of masking tape to hold the rock into place while the glue dries. And this might be overkill, but I'm going to use my clamp too. So we need to hide the screw on our cute little bunny, and it's right at his neckline. So what better way to do that than with some twine? We are going to tie a bow around our bunny's neck. I am cutting 2 pieces of twine. I am sliding the twine under the bunny, between the bunny and the tin can, right up to the neckline. Tying a knot in the twine. First piece of twine tied in a knot, and now to slide on the second piece and do the same thing. Next, I'm going to take the 2 pieces of twine and make a bow. Adjusting the bow to my liking. There you go, he's so cute. I am going to repurpose these mesh bags that lemons come in because I want to use these bags as the grass for our little tin can Easter bunny basket. All right, we cut off the parts of the mesh bag that I don't want, and now we're going to take these 2 bags and just stuff them right inside of the tin can basket. I love it, and it works great for Easter basket grass. Now for the Easter eggs. I bought these at the Dollar Tree. Just taking some of the eggs out. First, I'm going to begin with putting some jelly beans in some of the eggs. Crack it open. This one too. Look at those jelly beans. Oops, lost one. Get in there. Next, we will stuff some eggs with Andy's mints. I love these things. Oh yeah, they fit in there perfectly. The way I see it, you can never have too many scrunchies. And just like I think that you're never too old to have an Easter basket, this gator gadget thing, sucker, lollipop, fun thing is hilarious, and my daughter is going to love it. My sweet pea will also like the squishy thing. She has always loved squishy things like slime and what have you. I also got these carrot bags from Dollar Tree. I thought they were absolutely adorable. I am going to take these Sour Patch Kids that I bought at the Dollar Tree, take them out of the box, put them in the bag, and tie it up. Love it! Love how fun this Easter basket is going to be. Next, I'm going to take the Junior Mints out of this box. They are not in a plastic bag, so I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag, seal it up, and place them right into the other carrot bag. I absolutely love doing things for people, and I cannot wait for my daughter to see this adorable Easter bunny basket. My daughter and I love dark chocolate, so I had to get her a dark chocolate bunny. Putting the eggs in the basket. Okay, the basket is filled. Let's turn him around. You can even hold the basket by the handle and swing him around. The swinging bunny. Oh yeah, you've always got to have some peeps with your Easter basket too. So here he is, our super cute tin can Easter bunny basket filled with all type of goodies, and look at that adorable tail. Here is the carrot bag that has more treats that I put into a spray painted box I got from Dollar Tree, the cute little squishy carrot, and of course our dark chocolate bunny. This DIY project was so fun, and I hope you all make a tin can Easter basket. Poppin PJ has something for you.